Good morning, friends. Let's sing this favorite Shaker song. 'Tis a gift to be simple. I invite you to rise in body and or spirit. The lyrics will be posted up on the screen, or they're on hymn number 16 in the Gray Hymn Book. And if you're joining us online, they'll be posted in the chat. And let's have a great sing.
Good morning. Welcome to the Olympia Unitarian Universalist Congregation. My name is Des McGahern. I use he, him pronouns, and I am a member of the Worship Arts team. Co-celebrant with me this morning is Kevin Johnson. Our community envisions an interconnected world that is loving, just, and healthy. We commit to live out our mission, to welcome and wonder, embrace and empower, bridge and become. Thank you for joining us today. Leading worship with me today is our minister, Reverend Mary Geer, Troy Fisher, our music director, and Reverend Sarah Lewis, the director of Community and Faith Development. You are welcome here just as you are. Whatever beliefs sustain you, whomever you love, however you understand and express your identity, and in all the ways you are still becoming the person you will be. Here's a few things you should know about our service today. We are streaming live on Zoom and on YouTube, and the service is being recorded. For those here in the sanctuary, sorry, my text is broken here. And for those following the monitor text here, you can see the subtitles on the screen in front and on Zoom if you're online. Over here, we have soft chairs and activities for your hands if you are interested. We are a multi-generational community, and we welcome the company of our young ones, kids, babies, teens, right here in the sanctuary. There is also a nursery care and story time program for children in the classroom wing. Please choose the option where you are most comfortable. We are grateful for the many hands that have helped make worship happen this morning. Thank you to all who contribute in so many ways. After the service, everyone will have the chance to discuss reflection questions offered by Reverend Mary. For those online, we invite you to go into a breakout room for a virtual coffee chat. And for those in person, please feel free to stay for coffee and fellowship in the Commons. At 12:15, please join us here in the sanctuary or back in the main Zoom room for a forum with Reverend Mary and Reverend Sarah on the upcoming Unitarian Universalist Association General Assembly in June and why you should care. That's what it says. That's what it says. Today at 2 p.m., you can also join the new OUUC class with Reverend Mary and her guest Liz Clement as they explore the topic of worship. Lastly, the community dinner this coming Thursday will be a takeover by the stewardship team and the OUUC Board of Trustees. As we wrap up the stewardship drive, come join the celebration of our community. There are many things happening at OUUC. Check out the Tuesday electronic update or the website for the most up-to-date information. Now, Let us open our hearts and minds as we prepare for worship. It is good to be together.
Good morning. It's nice to see you this morning. My name is Kevin Johnson, and I use he, him pronouns. I am an African-American man with salt and pepper hair and a gray mustache. Today, I'm sporting my glasses, and I have a tan shirt on and blue pants. This morning, we join Unitarian Universalist congregations around the world in lighting a chalice, the symbol of our faith tradition, with the words of Reverend Eric Walker Wilkson. If you're online and have a chalice or candle, please join me as we light the chalices together. We light this chalice for all who are here and all who are not, for all who have ever walked through our doors, for those who may yet find this spiritual home, and for those we can't even yet imagine. For each of us, for all of us, this flame burns warm and bright.
Good morning. I'm Reverend Mary, and I use she, her pronouns. I am a white woman with brown and silver hair, wearing glasses, a black top, a green sweater, and the beautiful multicolor stole you gifted me with when I returned from sabbatical last fall. Our opening words this morning are offered by the Reverend Kathleen McTeague. In the struggles we choose for ourselves, in the ways we move forward in our lives and bring our world forward with us, it is right to remember the names of those who gave us strength in the choice of living. It is right to name the power of hard lives well lived. We share a history with those lives. We belong to the same motion. They too were strengthened by what had gone before. They too were drawn on by the vision of what might come to be. Those who lived before us, who struggled for justice and suffered injustice before us, have not melted into the dust and have not disappeared. They are with us still. The lives they lived hold us steady. Their words remind us and call us back to ourselves. Their courage and love evoke our own. We, the living, carry them with us. We are their voices, their hands, and their hearts. We take them with us, and with them choose the deeper path of living. Come, let us worship together.
And let's sing together again out of the great hymn book, hymn number 346, the beloved hymn, Come, Sing a Song with Me. I invite you to rise in body and or spirit, and let's sing together. Come, sing a song with me. Come, sing a song with me. Come, sing a song with me, that I might know your mind, and I
Today, we're telling the ongoing story of transformation in this congregation as new members join us and bring their stories to become part of our collective story. We are so grateful to welcome 12 new members today. Would the new members please come forward? If you want to gather, yeah, please. Yay! Yes, lovely, lovely faces. We will have the membership book for you to sign in the Commons after the service, where you will join all of the members who have signed that book since the Unitarian Fellowship of Olympia was formed in 1952. And there will be cake. We recognize the commitment of membership and worship as we hold up that which is of worth, sharing our voices in song, sharing words in silence, sharing joys and sorrows, sharing our work for justice, sharing ministry. Joining OUUC means being part of this gathered community, speaking out on the future of the congregation, offering and receiving gifts of the Spirit, supporting others, and being supported in return. If you will join us in this mission and this work, will you say, I will? I will. I think we don't have anybody online, is that right? Just checking. Okay, great, thank you.
I'm Reverend Sarah, and I use she, her pronouns. So we are welcoming you as new members of our community this morning. You have come to worship, play, work, and grow among us. Ours is a free fellowship. We have no creeds, and all are free to bring their ideas and beliefs to this congregation to share with others. I invite you to join us in the religious search for meaning and purpose in life, informed by our individual beliefs and the traditions of Unitarian Universalism.
I'm Sally Al-Hadaf, Vice President of the Board of Trustees, and I welcome you to membership at OUUC. Will the existing members, those who have already signed the book, please join me in saying the words displayed on the screen or in the Zoom chat. We receive you with open hands and hearts. As you join us, we once again renew our own commitment to membership at OUUC. Now, would everyone, previous members, new members, friends, and visitors who are moved to do so, please join in as we say the words displayed on the screen and in the Zoom chat. We join together to live out our covenant and our shared vision to be a liberal religious community that helps create a loving, just, and healthy world. We are proud and happy to have you among us. Welcome.
We come together in covenant, making mutual promises and being willing to transform ourselves into the community we want to be. Here are the names of our new members. They'll also be in the Zoom chat. Christine Collier, Barney Birch, Cindy Elliott, Keto Bay, Kathy Boyajian, Jasper Lee, Leah Kosick, Dave Schroeder, Judy Schroeder, Bill Dole Sr., Bill Dole Jr., and not with us today is Jill Dole. Thank you so much for creating a community as we are on this journey together. You may be seated.
Each Sunday, we engage in a spiritual practice of generosity and gratitude by joining together in service to our community, to something greater than ourselves. We each have the power to share, and when we combine our gifts to create an offering, together we are able to do more than we can do alone. We also express our gratitude for those gifts that life has given us, for the network of relationships in which we live, and for the presence of our community. If you are visiting us for the first time, you are our guest, and we do not expect you to contribute. However, if you are moved to be part of our offering, what you share will be most gratefully received. Excuse me. The offering collected here does two things. It helps support an ongoing network of this congregation, which is also supported by regular pledges. The offering also supports an organization that serves our community in harmony with our Unitarian Universalist values. Our Share of the Plate organization for March and April is Wild Grief. Wild Grief facilitates a peer groups of children and adults who are grieving a death by creating a space for sharing, connection, and healing in nature. All programs are free, including all outdoor gear and food. Wild Grief models how it is important to acknowledge death and engage with loss. Grief support should be available to everyone, and healing is possible. May your offering now be generously given, as it is greatly received.
I come to sing a song about hope. I'm not inspired much right now, but even so, I came out here to sing a song, so here it goes. I guess I think that if I tinker long enough, one might appear. And look, it's here. One verse is done, the work's begun. I come to sing a song about hope. In spite of everything ridiculous and sad, though I'm beyond belief depressed, confused and mad. Well, I got dressed. I underestimated how much that would take. I didn't break until right now. I sing of hope and don't know how. So maybe I can substitute strength, because I'm strong enough. I've got through lots of things I didn't think I could, and so did you. I know that's true. And so we sing a song about hope. Though I can't guarantee there's something real behind it, I have to show my kids that I know how to find it. And so today, when life is crazy and impossible to bear, it must be there. Fear never wins. That's what I hope. See, I said hope. The work begins. So maybe we can substitute strength because we are strong. We're strong enough. We got through lots of things we didn't think we could. I know that's true. I know that's true. And so we sing a song about hope. Though we can't guarantee there's something real behind it, we have to try to show our kids that we can find it. And so today, when life is crazy and impossible to bear, it must be there. Fear never wins. That's what I hope. See, I said hope. The work begins.
Thank you so much for your generosity in all the ways you share your many gifts. This morning, we do what humans have always done. We gather in times of worry and anxiety and in times of celebration and joy. We come into our community bringing all that is in our lives, on our minds, and in our hearts. Let's open our hearts to the complexity of life as we place stones in the water of community. You will hear a drum beat. Allow its resonance to enter into your body. It's the heartbeat of life, the heartbeat of our community. So right now I invite you to take a deep breath in and out. Feel the air as it enters and leaves your body. Feel the earth solid beneath us. Feel the warmth of connection. We send our love and care to our Muslim siblings as they enter the final week of Ramadan and celebrate the end of fasting and prayer with the holiday Eid al-Fitr on Saturday. Ramadan is a holy month of spiritual practice dedicated to connection to the divine and care for each other. May this week provide spiritual sustenance to all who participate, especially the Muslims in Gaza. Let's open our circle wide. For those on Zoom, I invite you to share from your heart by entering in the chat. We'll be able to see your sharing on the screen here in the sanctuary, and it's shared with me and the pastoral care team. For those on site, I invite you to come forward if there's something you'd like to bring into the community. You may place a stone in the water as you hold your sharing in your heart. Let's hear the heartbeat of community as we reach out our hearts in love and care to all who share today. We'll place a stone in the water for all that has been shared online, shared from the heart. And one more stone placed in the water for all that we hold in our hearts and that remains unspoken. We hold together all that has been shared. May you feel yourself witnessed. May you know yourself beloved. Let's take a moment to harmonize our bodies and our breath. Please be in whatever way is comfortable for you to hum. So in a moment, I'm going to start humming, and I invite you to join me. Just pick a note and hum. You can change your note or stay on the same or harmonize however you are moved to join in. Just hum and enjoy the vibrations that we will create together. I invite you to place a hand on your heart or your belly so you can feel the vibrations in your body. We'll hum for a bit, and then when that comes to an end, we'll be in silence together.
Let's remain seated and sing together, Open My Heart. Open my heart to all that I see. Let me be part of the love you give. Open my heart to all that I see. Let me be part of the love you give. Open my heart to all that I see. Let me be part of the
It is stewardship season at OUUC, the time when we make pledges of financial support for this community. Stewardship is both a practical act and a spiritual practice. It takes all of us to support this congregation we love. It takes all of us to provide the resources that pay our staff and cover our operations expenses. And we know that joining our individual resources to do this is a profound act of community. Each Sunday, we pause to notice what is in our hearts and to place a stone in the water or share in the Zoom chat. Each stewardship season, we have an annual opportunity to pause, to notice what we value, and to give as an expression of gratitude for what we have received. Every Sunday during our stewardship season, a different member of our OUUC community will share a brief testimonial about something they have found here and valued. Today's testimonial will be shared by Deborah Dorman.
Good morning. I am happy and honored to be here this morning. My name is Deborah Dorman, and I use she, her pronouns. I am a tall, broad-shouldered, silver-haired white woman who is enthusiastically embracing the last year of her sixth decade on this planet. I moved to Olympia 4 years ago after the death of my beloved husband of 43 years. I sought proximity to my children to comfort and be comforted by them. I spent many lovely hours with my daughter and her family in Olympia, but COVID kept me very isolated. Loneliness and grief are a potent, devastating combination. My children lovingly suggested an online grief counselor. My therapist at BetterHelp was wise beyond his years. He normalized my grief. He let me howl at the moon and weep freely. He also provided me with concrete suggestions on how to move forward. He mused that my interests and values might mesh well with the highly regarded UU Church in Olympia. And there is where my story with OUUC began. I started tuning into online services. Then I took the new member class. Afterwards, Reverend Sarah paired me with a lovely buddy. Joanne Young met me for tea and dog walks. We attended church services together where she would have held my hand, I'm sure of it, if I had asked her. When I fractured my arm, Joanne was the first person to appear at my door with an incredible gourmet meal and a beautiful bouquet of her garden flowers. I also joined the grief and caregiver group led by Reverend Carol. There, I formed bonds with wonderful, kind, open, and empathetic peers, including Pam Turner, a member of the pastoral care team. Pam tucked me under her wing. checking in with me regularly until I met with Reverend Mary, and after our talk, became a member of the pastoral care team, bringing poignant experience and an open heart. Since then, I have joined the OUUC choir, which has filled my life with so much joy. Troy is definitely a gift. His musical prowess, teamed with his exquisite choice of songs and his boyish enthusiasm, make the choir experience quite extraordinary. I make a yearly pledge to OUUC for many reasons. The life-changing support they gave me when I appeared at their door, quite broken. The spiritually and intellectually stimulating services, forums, book clubs, and classes. The good work we do for our congregation and the world outside our doors. The opportunity to be part of a loving, vibrant community that shares my values and hopes and encourages me to be the best version of myself. With gratitude and much love, and even more love, Woody. Thank you.
Our reading is from Practicing Generosity by Patrick Kearney, teacher at Melbourne Insight Mediation Center. In the Buddhist tradition, drama, teaching, is felt to be of such a great value that it cannot be bought or sold. It is not a commodity. It can be received and transmitted only as a gift. The drama cannot be found in the economy of the market, but only in the economy of the gift. What are the implications of entering into this economy? The teaching is given. How do we respond when we recognize we have received a gift? We are moved to give something in return, compelling the gift, or completing the gift, This natural response marks our entry into the economy of gift, where buying and selling are replaced by giving and receiving, and where the defining relationship is friendship. The act of giving is a declaration of mutual trust. Giver and receiver recognize that they share the same fundamental values and concerns. The gift takes us beyond the limitations of our normal self-interest and opens us to the life of mutual care.
In the fall of 2020, when we were still shut down for COVID, we held our annual stewardship campaign at OUUC. It was in the fall then. We changed to the spring in 2022. It was our and my first experience of virtual fundraising. I remember helping brainstorm ways to connect while shut down and wondering how we could keep a sense of community during that time. I was thinking about my stewardship kickoff sermon, that annual sermon ministers give, and how I could convey a meaningful message via Zoom. And I blurted out to my husband, "Oh my gosh, I've become a televangelist." Now, maybe you have the same image I do of the television preachers. Energetic, charismatic, often men, threatening the fires of hell and damnation that can be avoided if you just send in a check now. Never had I imagined myself as a minister asking for pledges over the airwaves. That image of televangelists shows us that money and religion have a long and complicated relationship. Many religious teachings advise that money is to be used responsibly and shared with those in need. Some discourage the accumulation of money and warn against the love of money because it leads to the sin of greed. Some religious organizations are very wealthy, owning property around the world, and some are intentionally not. Unitarian Universalism's teachings about money are reflected in our shared values, most explicitly the value of generosity. In general, UUs often speak about the responsible use of money, stewardship, and think of money as a tool for making our values real, values of justice, equity, pluralism, transformation. Responsible use of money reflects our interdependence and can be seen as one way that our love is made real. Money can't buy love. It can be used as a tool to express our love and care. We live in a culture that encourages us to get the most while giving the least. Generosity turns that upside down and encourages us to ask, how can I give the most as I am grateful for what I have received? Generosity is countercultural. As a people of faith, generosity is our calling. It's our felt sense of gratitude and value that moves us to give generously. I find meaning in the Buddhist teaching, the Dhamma, about generosity and giving. In the ancient language of Pali, the original language in which the Buddhist teachings were written, the word dana, D-A-N-A, means generosity and giving freely. The Buddha taught that generosity leads to compassion, and it is a human virtue to be cultivated. We cultivate generosity by practicing giving. The practice of dana is the act of giving freely and generously. Here, we give to each other the gifts of our presence, our attention, our understanding, our love, and our care. So I invite you to consider your response to the gifts you receive here. Are you moved to complete the gift by offering something in return? Will you enter the economy of gift where consumerism is replaced by giving and receiving, where giving is a sign of shared values and concerns of mutual respect and mutual care? We are a voluntary community. No one forced us to be here today or ever. And in a voluntary community, dana offerings, gifts of generosity, are optional, and they are necessary, just like participation in a faith community. Without all of our gifts, this community and what we represent, it would disappear. When we enter into the spirit of giving and receiving, we build trust in ourselves and in each other, and we express trust in our future. It is a sign of our interconnection that we recognize that some of us face deep financial challenges, especially in these times, and some of us are blessed with financial abundance. In our culture, where the level of economic privilege and abundance is high, most people can offer something. We build trust when we experience everyone giving what they can, trusting in their ability to discern the gifts they will freely share. What we create together in this community is invaluable. We can't put a number on something so profound as liberation, community, or transformation of the human heart and mind. We can't put a dollar figure on our Unitarian Universalist good news that all are welcome and holy, that we make heaven or hell right here on earth, and that liberation and justice is for everyone. Recently, member and OUUC treasurer Jeff Goltz shared with me the story of the first stewardship drive he was involved with somewhere around 2000. He recalled the celebration Sunday for which the congregation set the audacious goal of raising $200,000 for the operating budget. And at that Sunday service, everyone came up to the front of the sanctuary to deposit their pledge slips in a special box that was made in the shape of the church building. Jeff described the eager counting of pledges after the service and the worry of not being able to do all that they had dreamed. It was the longing of our ancestors that dreamed this congregation into being, and the generosity of those who came before that made it possible for us to be here today. Every year we dream, and we set audacious goals to fulfill those dreams. And this year, our goal is $594,000. So today we join in the lineage of Celebration Sunday and invite your generosity as we seek to make real our dreams for this community. Stewardship season is an invitation to make a financial pledge to OUUC to fund the operations for the next year. When we come together, we don't do things perfectly. We don't expect to. And we do them more and better than we could ever do alone. It's the power of our coming together that allows our community to thrive. For those on site, when you came into the sanctuary today, you probably received a pledge card and a pencil if you need one. If you didn't and you'd like one, would you please raise your hand so that the ushers or greeters can bring you one? We have a person in the back there, a few folks who need one. And for those online, we're putting the pledge link in the chat. In the moment, we're going to have a ritual of generosity where we place pledge cards in baskets that are held by members of the stewardship team. I invite you to take a moment to consider your connection to this community and what you might write on your pledge card to reflect that. Some of us here today are visitors and newcomers. You can write that on your pledge card. I'm a visitor today, my first time or third time or fifth time. No pledge is expected, and you might feel moved to do so. Every pledge is welcome. Some of us are members of OUUC, and it's a commitment of our membership that we make a financial pledge. And you can write that on your pledge card. If you've pledged already, say, "We've pledged," or "I've pledged," or you can change your pledge. Every pledge is welcome. Some of us are friends of OUUC, meaning that you choose not to be a member and also offer financial support. And you can write that on your pledge card. I'm a friend. You can write you've already pledged or change your pledge if you're moved. Every pledge is welcome. Some of us might identify our relationship with OUUC in a different way. We are a diverse community with many stories and experiences of connection. And it's that gift of connection that moves us to give a gift in return, the gift of our presence, of our time and talents, and our treasure. These are the gifts that sustain this community. Our gifts added to those who came before us, to those who are here now, and to those who are yet to come. As you listen to the music, take a moment to reflect on your connection to this community. If you have yet to make a pledge, we encourage you to make it today using a pledge card or the link in the chat. And for those online, you can let us know your response by using the chat. You can make or change your pledge using the link, and when you're done, write a message in the chat. I've pledged. And if you've pledged already, please put that in the chat too. For each pledge, Jen will add a pledge card to the basket here on site in your honor. And if you're online and visiting us or new and you want to send us a message, you can also enter that in the chat. We'll see your messages here in the sanctuary. And for those on site, when you are ready, bring your pledge card forward and place it in a basket that will be held by Sharon Love or Zoe Meyer, members of the stewardship team. Let's enjoy the music as we celebrate the gift of this community, as we practice Dana, giving, gratitude, and generosity.
From you I receive, to you I give. Together we share, and from this we live. From you I receive, to you I give. Together we share, and from this we live. From you I receive, to you I give. Together we share, and from this we live. From you I receive, to you I give. Together we share, and from this we
I invite you to just take a moment to look around. And if you're on Zoom, we'd love to see you here on the screen in the sanctuary, so I invite you to turn on your camera if you're willing and look at the faces up there. And if you turn around, the camera's back there. We can wave to the folks online. We're happy to see you today. This is gratitude. This is generosity. This is community. May the gifts we have shared here today build on the legacy of our ancestors, sustain this community, sustain this community in the coming year, and shape the future that we dream of. Amen, and blessed be.
I invite you to sing together again from the Teal Hymn Book, hymn number 1008, When Our Heart is in a Holy Place. I invite you to rise in body and or spirit. And let's sing. When our heart color, every creed and kind, and we see the faces of each other's eyes. When our heart is in a holy place, when our heart is in a holy place, when our heart is in a holy place, we are blessed with love and amazing grace. When our heart is in a holy place, when we tell our stories from deep inside, and we listen with a loving mind, and we hear our voices in each other's words. When our heart is in a holy place, when our heart is in a holy place, when our heart is in a holy place, we are blessed with love and amazing grace. When our heart is in a holy place, when we share the silence of a sacred space, and the God of our heart stirs within, and we feel the power of each other's faith. When our heart is in a holy place, when our heart is in a holy place, when our heart is in a holy place, we are blessed with love and amazing grace. When our heart is in a holy place, when our heart is in a holy place.
We extinguish our chalice with the words of John C. Morgan. In the end, it won't matter how much we have, but how generously we have given. It won't matter how much we know, but rather how well we lived. And it won't matter how much we believe, but how deeply we love. May you go with joy, go with commitment, go with love.